Hey everybody, I just wanted to come in and talk to you about this big P3 thing that's going on with everybody. I really hesitated to do this because, like I told you, I gained all my weight back, and so people probably don't, think that I know how to do P3 obviously because I gained all my weight back. Um, I just want to give you a little background about the year that I did gain all my weight back. I started back in um, 2012 on HCG. Did absolutely amazing. I went from 255 down to 179. And I think I did about 4 rounds. I maintained amazingly. Did perfect. Um, the the not older YouTubers, but the people that used to do it back when I used to, when I first started doing vlogs, they helped me through P3 so much. But I'm not. I don't. Please don't think that I'm criticizing or anything, and please understand that I do know how to do P3. I really do. I'm just like Miss Sweet Fit Tea. When I watched her vlog, I was like, I've got to go back her up. It's so true. You guys are beating yourself up for, there's no way you can gain 2 pounds in one day. There's just no way. um, you can gain 2 pounds of water. You can gain 2 pounds of, but you cannot physically gain actual pounds in 2 days. I wish I could find my Simeon's book, but I guarantee you I have read it probably, I would say a low estimate, at least 6 times. I reread it every time I started back in. All it says on P3 is to do not eat any sugars or starches. Sugars, to me, I mean, not to me, but to everybody that I have ever talked to, is in fruit. So in other words, I don't eat fruit in P3, at least for the first 3 weeks. I don't eat any fruit, period. I eat I tried to make this clear when I did my last vlog. I told you how I maintained so well, and a lot of you commented, well, I'm glad you can, I'm glad you can do that. Um, Almost like, I wouldn't be able to do that, but you can. No, you can do it. This is the protocol. This is part of the protocol. You eat all of the all of the fats and proteins that you want. Just don't eat the sugar. I see so many people saying, "Well, I put some strawberries," and some of you are even saying, "Well, I ate just more of P2." No, 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 no. You don't eat more of P2. You don't eat any fruits. Very sparingly on the vegetables. Um, Absolutely no the melbas or anything like that. You just eat high protein, high fat. Once in a while, I would have a salad. You guys, I start out the very first day, just like Miss Sweet Fit Tea, on bacon. um, okay, now here's going to might be another little controversy. Just like I said in my last vlog, I um, I don't worry about the scales until they get up to over 5 pounds. That's when I worry about it. And, because with me, I drink a glass of water and I can gain 2 pounds. So um, I didn't worry about it. I didn't worry about it at all. But just don't eat any sugars. Your body doesn't know the difference as far as the sugars part's concerned if you're eating an apple or if you're eating a candy bar. Just don't eat any fruit for the first 3 weeks. Very little veggies. Just eat whatever you want of all of those delicious P3 recipes out there. I mean, there's a ton of them. I hope I'm not getting anybody angry with me, but honestly, enjoy P3. It is a time to enjoy being able to eat and have food taste delicious because it's all the high fat and high protein, and you can make P3 crackers that are so delicious, and that is Heavy Dobby's crackers. Look at her. She's who I emulated, and Miss HCG girl. And I noticed, Tara, you do a lot of Miss HCG girl stuff. She's one of the ones that went right into P3, high fat, high protein. And so did Heavy Dobby. I challenged Debbie, not Debbie. Oh shoot! Now her name's left me. Oh, I love her to death. She's lost all the weight. Oh my gosh, I know her as well as I knew my own name. If you go back and watch all my blogs, I do this on every blog. It'll come to me. Donna Fredrickson. I guarantee she went right into P3 like that too. If you want to emulate the successful people, do not worry so much about P3. P3 is one time you can really enjoy yourself. I'm not trying to be, and I'm not trying to tell you, oh, listen to me, I know everything I'm doing, and blah, 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 because I know what you're thinking, that I did gain a lot of weight. I did gain all my weight back. Had nothing to do with the way I did P3. I just didn't care. That year, I'll just give you a background. Like I said, my mom passed away. There was just so much stress going on, good stress and bad stress. It was just a bad year. I'll just say that. I won't put y'all, through the crap that happened, but it had nothing to do with my P3s, because if you wanted to go back and listen to my P3s, I was very successful. I, like you, the very first P3, I was so scared that when I gained 2 pounds, I freaked out. I don't anymore. And I'll tell you this, I'm still right where I was, right, like 3 to 5 pounds above my LIW. I wanted to start around, but I noticed I'm out of P3. But honestly, girls, just enjoy it. Forget about those little 2 pounds on. I believe the 2 pounds on the scale. Just watch for 5 pounds. You don't want to gain, of course, any more than that, and you won't. I promise you, you won't. If you lay off the sugars, lay off the starches. If you want something really delicious, go have some of those brownies I talked about before. You can have such good food. So anyway, I'll stop blabbering. I just wanted you to know, and I wanted to back up as Sweet Fit Tea, because she's been doing it. I looked at our starting dates, and about as long as I have. She's been more successful. The reason, like I probably would be right about where she's at if I hadn't taken that big old backswing, but I'm ready to get going again. I know exactly how to do P3. I know exactly how to do P2. So let's just not worry about so much. It's honestly, the P3 is easy if you just relax. I promise you. Relax. Have a good day, everybody. Sorry the way I look. I've been over helping my daughter clean all day, and I look tragic. Anyway, bye.